Welcome everybody to another video, and in this video I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to be successful in the new market in Roblox trading. There are lots of effects and different ways you can profit from this, so I'm going to show you guys how to be successful in this video. To start off, if you're a little confused what this new change means, basically all items with value are now proof based, which means that all of the valued items are going to go off of proofs, which proofs are screenshots of trades that are completed with items. It basically shows if an item is good or bad, if it gets overpays or if it gets lowballs. And going off those proofs will either raise or lower items depending on how they are doing. The main effects of this change are items' values won't change as much because the value changers are in complete control of the market now, because instead of the sales of items and the wrap controlling the value of items, it's going to be the value changers and the proofs. Basically, all the screenshots of trades and proofs that are uploaded to Rollymon's Discord server are going to be changing the value in items, so they're going to be changing everything, and because of that, they're not going to change as much as it used to when items were selling a bunch, and that was how it was being changed. And the new normal, as I mentioned, are proofs are going to determine the value of items, so just be out there looking at the proofs and posting proofs yourself for items to raise or lower. Now, a big thing about this change is smaller items have started to perform poorly now. We've kind of seen this trend as items have been turned to proof based. They start off by doing bad and then they get better over time. Now, it's kind of interesting with this case because because every item is now proof based, and we have small items like legit, neon hair, space hair, all those really tiny items that are basically only upgrade items. They don't really get overpays themselves, so they're kind of just used to upgrade. So it's kind of weird in how they're actually going to get better over time, but right now they're just not good at all, so you definitely want to trade those off and you don't want to have them in your inventory. And the next part is how to be successful in trading. There are a lot of new opportunities to be successful, with some opportunities being taken away. Lots of different changes with this new change. The first thing is going to be always make sure you're monitoring the proofs of items you have and the items that you're trading for. You want to make sure that you have good items in your inventory, and if an item starts to perform bad or if it starts to perform good, make sure you either have that or don't have that depending on how it's doing. You want to make sure that you have good items and you trade off the items that are not doing good. If you're wondering how to check or post proofs of items, you want to make sure you're in the Rollymon Discord server. If you're not, you can join it through the rollymons.com website. Then what you want to do when you're in the server is you want to go up to the search bar here, then you want to go down to in channel, then you want to type val, and then you want to click value request, and then here you can filter out different proofs for different items that you have or you're trading for. So let's say I want to know more about the valk proofs, so I'll just type in valk and it'll bring up all of the valk proofs. And we'll do one more. Let's say I want to see the proofs for legit, so I'll just look up legit and it'll pop up all of the proofs for legit, and this is how you can determine if an item is doing good or bad. Now, if you actually want to post a proof of an item, what you're going to need to do is first make sure you know how to post a proof. Right here in the value request rules, it'll show you the correct format on how to post a proof. Basically, all you need is to follow this format here of the values, the items, the receiver, the sender, and the date, as well as a screenshot of the trade. You have to make sure you have the accept or decline or completed thing here, and then you can go ahead and go to value requests, and then you can put the screenshot here and as well as the message. To help your items raise, you want to post proofs of inbound trades or completed trades that you do to help that item raise, and you always want to make sure you're staying away from items that are not doing good. My advice is going to be trade off your smaller items, like trade off your legits, your neons, your space hairs, anything that is going to be a smaller item like that recently got changed to proof based. I trade those off and I would actually upgrade if possible, because it's best to upgrade and lose value in an overpay than downgrade and lose value in a downgrade. The best thing to do at this time is get items that are performing well and be somewhat biased with them, because all items are now proof based. The way that items become good is if the owners kind of collectively are somewhat biased in a way where they make sure they only take good overpays, and over time, if they only take a certain amount, the item can raise, and then it'll get more and more, which will make it actually raise in value. So you want to be somewhat biased with the item. You don't want to be too biased where you can't trade it off to anyone, but you want to be biased enough so it can help it raise. A good way to profit is giving less for an item than what it gets in the proofs. So if an item is giving about 5k in the proofs or more, then a good way to profit is give like 2 to 3 to 4K, just something lower than what it actually gets in the proofs, then you can turn that around for more than you gave. It's kind of like the simple way of profiting and trading, but a little bit different because you want to go off of the proofs and give a little bit less than what they actually get. A few good ways to always be successful in Roblox trading are you want to seek trade ads on your items. You never know when there might be a really good trade ad on one of your items. You know, it might be like a huge overpay or just a really good deal on an item, and you can always just look out for that and get a good offer. Another thing is you want to advertise your inventory to get more offers, whether that's posting proofs on the Rollymon's website or Rollymon's Discord. There's a bunch of different Discord servers where you can post that. You can AFK in game, just go around offering people stuff like that to advertise your inventory and get it out there. It can help you get more offers and get more trades. But overall, even with this new big change, just continue doing what you feel the most comfortable with. And I know there's this new market and all this crazy stuff, but keep doing what you like the most, whether that's projected flipping, upgrade and downgrade method, hoarding items, and maybe even like the new ways to profit. Like anything that works for you, just keep doing that, and whatever makes you successful is always going to be good. So that is going to be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy and found this helpful. If you did, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be answering any questions that you guys leave there as well. And yeah, this is definitely a crazy change, and there are a lot of new ways to profit and a lot of new different things in trading, and I wish you all the best of luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.